Hey everyone from the gardens. As you can see, it's a nice sunny day, track's looking good, and I'm basically here because I just want to give an update on what's been happening on the situation in Tasmania. I've had a lot of people asking me what's going on, what's happening now, so I just want to give people an update for anyone that isn't aware. So what's happened is members of the Legislative Council went into Parliament yesterday expecting to debate the bill and ultimately make a decision on whether greyhound racing was going to be banned in Tasmania or not. Apologies, the tractor's just about to go past if you can't hear me very well. So basically what that means is a decision was going to be made, but when they walked into Parliament yesterday, Jeremy Rockliff had pulled the bill from the schedule. So that means now it's been delayed until, I've heard rumours, possibly mid next month, maybe later. So who knows what's going to happen? I have no idea. But to the poor people of the Legislative Council that stood in there till 11 o'clock at night, debated, expecting to go into the next day, make a decision, they've completely been shafted. Again, this just comes back to the ludicrous decision of this bill even going up in the first place. And I noticed that apparently it was reported that a member of the Labor Party, where Jeremy Rockliff sits, was laughing or something like that, and he said, "Mate, this is about animal welfare, mate." Well, mate, let me give you a lesson on how this has got nothing to do with animal welfare. If you cared so much about animal welfare, why are you postponing the bill again? If you cared so much about animal welfare, why is the start date of the proposal, if it goes through, not till June 2029? If you cared so much about animal welfare, why aren't you stopping the point of consumption tax that Tasmanians betting on greyhound racing outside of Tasmania, if the bill were to go through and greyhound racing was prohibited, and your government making money off it? So don't try and lecture us about animal welfare. We know why this has gone ahead. It was for political power, for political gain. Nobody is falling for that anymore, mate. So I just wanted to remind people, don't fall for this guy when he's trying to tell us that this is about animal welfare. The statistics are trending downwards. Beck, the member of the Legislative Council, came out and answered said some terrific questions that were put on notice. The responses that came back basically gave you everything that you needed to know, that this has absolutely nothing to do with animal welfare. So I just want to give people an update. Please stay strong, please stay vigilant. Keep your comments as respectful as you can, because we are, we've come so far, we have fought so hard. We need to give another push, and we need to make sure that we look after our friends in Tasmania. So that's the situation so far. But again, if you send a letter to Ben England and then basically renege on your word, I'm sorry, but this has got nothing to do with animal welfare. I cannot stress that enough. So if old mate Jeremy wants to go in and say that, from this greyhound cashed up mainland thug that I am in New South Wales, I will support my friends in Tasmania to the hill. And I think now, if you haven't, please, please, please send an email to members of the Legislative Council, because they need to hear how wrong this is and how this has to do with nothing to do with animal welfare. I wish he was this passionate about domestic animal issues, and there's been no questions, not that I've got anything against the other two codes, but why isn't he raising any questions about horse racing and harness racing? Yes, they suffer injuries too. So where's his animal welfare concerns there? Oh, hang on. No, but he owns shares in horses and harness racing. That's why he's not concerned. He's only concerned with greyhound racing. Okay, mate, got it. So, yeah. So peace out from this thug at the Gardens. Hope you all have a great weekend and get lots of winners, and go greyhound racing.